What is up, guys? My name is Brainerock, and today we are going to be revisiting Black Ops 3 Eisendrache in 2025. There's not really any main goal for this video. We're going to get some bows, we're going to run around, get some guns, and just kind of explore the map and reminisce a little bit about Black Ops 3 and compare it a little bit to Black Ops 6 in the present day and kind of see what we miss, or at least what I miss, and what we would like to see maybe in future games, and maybe what we would like to see brought back. Either way, let's get into it. I will say I kind of miss, like, the OG starting guns. Like, even on this game, I do kind of miss, like, the Olympia and stuff. Not saying I ever really bought the Olympia, but I don't know. Something about it just felt different. I do, as much as I don't like the Shiva as, like, a good gun, but it does kind of fit the same role as M14, so I'll give it a pass in that regard. If I can kill these last guys. Grab the nuke. That's one thing I do take for granted in the new games, is being able to, like, not instantly grab nukes and stuff if you knife kill a zombie and it instantly spawns in. There's a lot of new nice quality of life features in the new games, but some things I haven't really grown accustomed to. Like, the new point system is fine, and I appreciate that it rewards you from using, like, other guns as well, and, like, allows that flexibility to use explosive weapons instead of just getting 50 points a kill. Shield part should be up here. Yeah. I did completely forget to grab the one over from yonder. Okay, that didn't kill him. It's also weird because my brain, every time I see a zombie with a helmet, I keep thinking that it's gonna take more bullets to the head, but these were just aesthetic back in the day. Once you get this, we're gonna go with the shield too, and we'll continue on. I will say, for future games, I would like to see the quick revive effect of, like, healing you faster staying. But, end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much if they want to keep it attached to the older style of these games where it only reses you in solo and doesn't do anything else. But I don't mind having the self-revive kits. It's fine. Gives you a little bit more control over your revive. Which is, I have no issue with. There's just good things that I think that they could have brought from this game that they didn't. Like, the Omni movement, don't get me wrong, actually feels really good. This one, like, movement in this game is fine. Like, it's absolutely acceptable, especially for the time frame it came from. But it feels more lifelike, like your gun's not just, like, glued in place. A little bit more natural movement, if that makes sense. And being able to, like, sprint, like, sideways and stuff is really nice. Or, like, strafing, because, like, you can run straight. If you go sideways, you slow down tremendously. And even backwards. I'll grab that. And then last one's up here. Let me go get our lovely arrow. Not that direction. You can go. I have to get money to go back to the launch site anyways, so.
The hound cries from the beyond.
Yeah, let me know if you guys would want to see, like, either a revisit of Black Ops 2 or 1, or even, like, a 1-box or 2-box challenge on some maps. I think 1-box is a little bit more interesting than 2-box, but that's just me. I do also kind of miss the simplicity of not having, like, 1,000 pack-a-punches to do that are a bunch of money. Like, I feel like by the time you have a triple pack, you're kind of invested in that weapon, like, a lot. Especially when you have legendary rarity. Like, you don't want to just switch it. In Black Ops 2, even Black Ops 1, because they both had such, some of them, like, weapons had such unique characteristics that, like, you wanted to just, when you were new, just try random ones and see what the pack-a-punch effect was, if anything. Like, some guns got a noob tube and then became automatic. Some became explosive, which they do in Black Ops 6, don't get me wrong. But I feel like it's either explosive. The one sniper becomes like a shotgun when not ADS'd. And the Mustang and Sally-esque pistols. That's really all I can think of that's unique. Like, you don't have the ballistic knives, you don't have other stuff. Which, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Well, actually, I kind of am. I do miss those, like, a lot. Like the crossbow that was, like, little monkey bombs and stuff. It's just... I'd like to see it again. I want to hit the box and not be punished for actually wanting to try a bunch of different pack effects. Like, what did he come here for? It is. I don't think I've ever got this on my first shot. There we go. Getting our friend. Double tap, because double tap's so good. I miss double tap a lot in the new games. But like, I get it, we have all this other stuff, and it makes sense to a point, but... Man, would I like to have double tap 2.0 back. And like, not a million boss zombies. Like, you get one every couple rounds. Maybe two, depending on if you're playing duo and like what round you're on and whatnot. But... Manglers just spawning in every single round is just... annoying. And they did reduce it. I haven't went for a higher round with the reduced numbers, but... It feels a little bit better so far from my moderately rounded experiences. And don't get me wrong, like Omni movement and stuff I would love to see on like maps like this. Like, imagine being able to vault over this. Mind you, that's pretty spiky, but even just being in like the starting room and whatnot, just being able to vault around the old maps would be pretty darn nice if I say so myself. Yeah. I loved the old COD games. Mind you, I started on Black Ops 2. Got gift like I didn't even own Black Ops 2 actually when I was younger. I played it at my cousin's for the first time when I was, I don't know, in like junior high, I'd say. I just thought the zombies was so fascinating and so fun. And always just trying to push for that higher round just seemed super intriguing to me. At least at that age. And like it still does, but I feel like high rounds kind of don't feel quite the same as they used to. Maybe because I don't have as, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're older and the magic kind of disappears over time, but... Perfect. I will say this is probably one of the less pretty bows. I think the fire and the skull bow or void bow, whatever you want to call it, is probably the best looking ones. But I think this bow looks pretty darn good too. They all look really amazing in general. Can't really complain about it. I also think some of these old games for me is like just nostalgia. Like I'm sure that I know that other games improved in some other ways, and it's maybe more approachable for new players. But I remember this game releasing when I was in high school and going to my friend's house and playing split screen and learning how to do all the bows as they're being released on YouTube and all that good stuff. Throw that in there. Grab this for no particular reason, but because I can. Yeah. Like, still a good-looking bow, and the arrow looks sick, but doesn't quite have all the glowy effects and whatnot that you'd like to see. I would have loved to have people I could play with, and crossplay is one of those things that I think would have been amazing for a game like this, because I love this game. I love this game probably too much, if I haven't said that enough. I'm saying it every like 2 seconds, so I think it's pretty clear that this game is quite fond in my memory. But I just appreciate not having a salvage system. The AATs were definitely like OPAF in this game, but I don't necessarily think that's an issue per se, because it's not like they're get or deal free cards. They're just ways to kill the horde that's not running whatever for like the entire game. Like, rather than running Thunder Gun and traps exclusively, it makes it a little bit more flexible. If you're able to train the zombies, you're kind of chilling. It's not the most exciting by any means, I wouldn't say, but I didn't really have an issue with them overall. I do think I'll go hit the box a bit, you know, kind of reminisce on some of these old guns. I will say I preferred the guns of Black Ops 2. I think the guns, as far as zombies went, were my favorite in Black Ops 2. But also Black Ops 1 had some bangers too. It's just, both of them in general had really good box guns and just guns in general that actually felt, like, it feels a little silly to have all these futuristic guns. Mind you, have the RPK and then it's like, whatever. I do kind of miss Ironside RPK though. Well, and of course the ray gun. Double tap ray gun. I do miss that. I'm not picking it up. I hate the Pharaoh. And being able to pick up your teammates' guns that they don't want and not then being able to swap boxes faster is also just such a nice feature that's in the new games. That I can't say I would like to lose. There's so many good things to keep, but I would like to see weapon rarity go. Also, I should get rid of this. I kind of forgot there's no PhD in this game. But it just feels so good. With, like, double tap. I know it doesn't deal any extra damage, at least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But, like, it just shoots so fast. Like what more could you want? Until it kills you very fast because you're shooting so fast. And the 50 points per kill, which I can't say I miss about these games. I would like to see the base kill points go up, but... And, like, I do appreciate the new games reward headshots and whatnot, but knife kills not just being, like, less than headshots seems really strange to me. I understand that, I guess you can pack a punch your knife multiple times to kind of counteract it a bit. Speaking of attachments, I do love the fact that we can get attachments on these guns. And I love that we got to do it again on Black and Cold War in a more... Actually, in the same way, I guess, because I'm pretty sure all wall guns and stuff come with your attachments. Pretty sure the box does too, from my understanding, except for the DLC ones, which is definitely handled better in the new games. I don't like having to go through each individual gun, setting the zombies class, and then changing it again and then setting the zombies class. Like, why can't we do it even in multiplayer when you have multiple classes to look at? You can't even set it in zombies classes in there, which I think is kind of odd. And as weird as it is, maybe for you guys to think of, but I wouldn't mind perma perks coming back in some aspect. Like, getting the perma quick revive on the 3 maps in BO2, super nice. And even just some other stuff, like the fridge where you could store a weapon and some other stuff is just... I would just like to see, like, a more classic-ish mode. And some people are like, oh, well, that was Jingle Hells. I'm like, not really. Remove shield, make the zombies not super sprint. And then just give us, like, a standard flat damage dealing and make sure they're not super aggressive, because some of them are just really aggressive in Black Ops 6 and kind of make shield required. Especially when the damage scales up to, like, 90 damage a hit or more in the later rounds, where you can get 2 hit even with Jug by, like, parasites and zombies. Even zombies, I'm pretty sure, right? I know parasites deal, like, a ridiculous amount of damage in later rounds. People also, like, really, really love this camo, and, like, I don't hate it, but I definitely wouldn't say it's, like, one of the best. Like, Origins is way, way better than this, and a lot of other ones I think are quite a bit better, too. I can't think of any in this game. Oh, actually, Garad. Garad's Dragon one is, like, phenomenal, in my opinion. Like, this one looks cool, and for the time, having, like, animated pack skin wasn't necessarily new, I don't think. But the Origins in BO2 wasn't really animated. It was just kind of made to look that way, I believe. Haven't played BO2 in a long time. Either way, guys, I wanted to just say thank you for all the support you guys have been giving me over the last month. I'm literally went from like 400 subs to almost 1,000. I've reached my watch hour requirement to get partner, and it's just absolutely insane. I just want to say thank you to all of you. You guys are awesome. So if you're not already subscribed, though, and you feel like subscribing, feel free to drop us down there, guys, to 1,000 if we're not already there. And even if not, feel free. I do like to do zombie videos as well as just kind of like challenge videos. Kind of a bit of both. I love zombies, but unfortunately with the way zombies has been the last couple of years, with up to 4 years between releases and not necessarily the most... It's just not really feasible to do videos in that aspect. I don't want to be drawing videos out of nothing just for the sake of having content, and I really do enjoy challenge videos and like 100% videos. I haven't done them in a long time because I was actually wrapping up my college diploma. So now that I'm done that, though, I should have more time outside of work and that kind of stuff. And I'm actually just going to wrap the video up here because I ended up just rambling about random stuff for the next like 7 minutes, and we die in a very silly way anyways. So yeah, you guys have a good day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.